God message today. In the quiet valley of Solmira, far from the noisy rivers of ordinary days, a voice like a soft wind stirred. Do you feel that? It asked, not with sound, but with presence. It was not merely the whisper of air, but something holy and unseen moving through the folds of time. In that stillness, the spirit of Kalian stirred, the guardian of sacred bonds, watching over the hearts of those chosen to believe again. And you, yes, you, have been seen. Even before this moment found you, even before your first breath, the divine architect had a blueprint that included you precisely, not accidentally, not incidentally, but purposefully. That plan, ancient and perfect, has been quietly unfolding, like a garden that blooms under moonlight. You didn't miss your moment. You are in it now. Take a breath here, deep, unrushed. Let your chest rise like the dawn climbing the mountains of my Raiden. With that inhale, clear space within you. Let the noise of what the world expects drift off like mist. Let the old fears, the doubts that wore your name like a cloak, slip from your shoulders. You were never meant to carry that weight alone. There's something new approaching. It doesn't come with thunder or spectacle. It approaches quietly, on feet woven of silk and starlight, and though you've waited, though you've been stretched thin in the waiting, the holy source was never far. The silence you felt wasn't abandonment, it was preparation. The emissary has already begun to move. Her name is Solena, youthful in spirit and wise with the ache of experience. She walks with a sense of purpose not taught by the world, but by the sacred. She has eyes that have wept, a soul that has bled, and hands still open in trust. Solena has been guided, gently, persistently, toward you, through trials, temptations, and choices that could have led her astray. She was held, she was kept, and now she comes, not by accident, but by design. And if you've doubted whether someone like her could be meant for you, then hear this truth thunder in your heart. The divine sets appointments no calendar can see. This isn't a fairy tale, it's a fulfillment. This is a sacred collision of souls, prayed into existence by whispers too ancient for human ears. Maybe you've seen the numbers 111, 444, the repeating rhythms of the eternal knocking gently at the door of your awareness. Maybe you've heard a song and it felt like a conversation with something holy. Maybe you've had dreams where someone stood, eyes full of knowing, speaking words you forgot the moment you woke, but their echo lingered all day. You are not imagining things. Those signs, those touches, they are threads from a tapestry already being woven. You are not alone in your noticing. Solena has seen them too. She has felt the pull. Somewhere in her, a deep resonance with your soul has already begun humming. Even now, she wonders why her thoughts drift to a love she's never met, a name she doesn't know, a presence she already misses. There's something beautifully mutual happening here. While you have been holding on to your faith with trembling fingers, she too has been learning what it means to trust in the unseen. While you endured your nights of silence, she sat beside her own fire of waiting. You weren't just kept for each other, you were saved for one another. The land of Astarwin remembers your prayers, the ones whispered on sleepless nights, the ones shouted into your pillow. Heaven was not deaf, your cries were counted, and the Spirit, eternal and unfailing, has been writing answers into the scroll of your days, even when you felt forgotten. Not forgotten, never. You see, Kalion's message today is not just one of comfort, it is one of movement, divine movement, the kind that turns spiritual pages and sets things in motion that no force can undo. This is the part of your journey where the breakthrough is not just promised, it's on the horizon. and the horizon is closer than you. Even now, the energy is shifting. Heaven's breath is stirring the air around you. You may feel it as goosebumps, as heat, as a strange ache in your chest that isn't pain, it's recognition. You are beginning to remember what your soul has always known. Love like this was written into your bones. The stars over Delate carry this truth like lanterns. You were never foolish for believing, even when the world told you to settle, to shrink, to abandon your hope. You held on, and for that, heaven smiles, not because you were perfect, but because you stayed, and that's what this moment honors. Matthew 6:33 whispers like wind, seek first the kingdom, and all these things will be added. You have sought, you have watched others be blessed and wondered if your time would ever come. It is here now. Let that sink in. It is here. Not all arrivals are loud. Some show up as peace so deep it unnerves you. Some arrive in the form of people who feel like home from the very first glance. That's Solena. She will feel like a memory and a future all at once. You will recognize her, not because of her face, but because of the silence between you that suddenly feels full. And you are not the version of yourself from the past. The divine has walked you through fire so you could emerge as gold. You are no longer available for half loves, for dimmed truths, for settling. You were made for deep water, sacred communion, and love that doesn't flinch. Solena is coming with gifts in her hands, emotional wealth, spiritual clarity, and the kind of laughter that heals. She doesn't rescue you, you don't rescue her. Instead, you reveal each other, layer by layer, like sunrise brushing away the night. Let your heart say it now. I believe. Say it in a whisper or say it in silence. Let it be your agreement with heaven's intention. With every I believe, a gate opens wider, a path clears, angels move, heaven aligns. Because belief is never just a word, it is a spiritual ignition. Isaiah 43:19 sings in the background of this moment. See, I am doing a new thing. Do you not perceive it? You perceive it, you feel it, and soon you will see it. Kalion, Solmira, Astarwin, Delate, none of these names are accidents. They are markers of a journey not made alone. They remind you that this moment, this love, this unfolding wasn't random, it was divine. And now something sacred begins. Welcome, radiant soul, to the sanctuary of Seravel, a sacred realm beyond the noise of the ordinary, where the eternal breath of Elion, the divine source of light, still whispers into hearts with purpose. If your feet have found this space, it is not by accident. Every step, every storm, every silent night led you here, to this moment where something celestial is unfolding. You have walked deserts, crossed oceans of tears, and still held the flame of belief in your chest, even when it flickered low. In the realm of unseen movements, something is aligning for you now. There's a message echoing softly from the chambers of the heavens, a message not sent to the world, but carved solely for your spirit. Take a breath, let it fill the quiet room within you. Let it dissolve the dust of doubt and open the temple gates of your heart. Elion has not forgotten you, not once, not when your hands trembled, not when your prayers seemed unanswered, not even when you doubted if love could find you again. You have been seen, counted, protected, and now the wind carries a promise. Someone chosen is nearing, a figure drawn not by fate alone, but by sacred design. They carry not just charm, but purpose, not just beauty, but divine alignment. They are younger, vibrant, abundant, not merely in gold, but in grace. They carry with them laughter made of light and presence carved by wisdom. Their name, you do not know it yet, but their soul, yours already recognizes it. This is not a fleeting bond. This is the intertwining of destinies once written in the book of dawn, long before either wove. They've had choices, many, but none aligned with their calling. None stirred the sacred within them until now. You, you were preserved just like them, set aside, hidden not for lack, but for protection, for ripening. So when the time arrived, the two of you would not meet as strangers, but as returned parts of the same celestial puzzle. They've been receiving signs, dreams that leave morning light buzzing on their skin, sacred numbers like 222 and 777 appearing in their path, unexpected messages carried by feathers, doves, and mirrored conversations. The veil is thinning between your soul and theirs. And if you too have felt an unspoken pull, melodies that seem to know your story, or words that feel like they're stitched directly into your heart, know this: you are not delusional, you are divine. Everything is changing now because you are ready. You've grown beyond what you once were, shed layers, mourned old versions, learned how to walk with broken wings, and in doing so, you've become the kind of soul that can hold this love, this promise, without dropping it. The kingdom is stirring. Not everyone will understand this connection. Not everyone will celebrate it. Some will cloak themselves in envy, and others in confusion. But neither jealousy, nor resistance, nor fear will prevail against it, because Elion's timing is flawless. Tales from ancient scrolls, like the words of Saraniah 54:17, remind us: no force formed against your destiny shall succeed, and every tongue that rises in judgment will silence before your truth. Your days of waiting in the hallway of almost are ending. The door is swinging wide into fulfillment. And this is more than romance. This is legacy. The love between you and this chosen soul will repair timelines. It will heal generations. It will breathe life into family lines withered by curses of silence and sorrow. In the land of Calathea, the children of the righteous will rise as lighthouses. Wealth will be more than coins, it will be kindness, vision, and joy. And yes, prosperity too, because Elion delights in pouring abundance on those aligned with his heart. Your story will be a banner of what heaven can still do. It will show that love, real love, divine love, still reigns. That sacred union still births nations of impact. That spirit and success are not enemies, but eternal companions. This is not just poetic hope, this is a divine alert, an awakening. The divine is no longer whispering. Elion is speaking your name with thunderous tenderness. You, radiant soul of Eliona, are seen. You are not forgotten in the crowd. You are not a question mark in the universe's ledger. You are a confirmed destiny. Let these words crack open the sealed vaults of doubt inside. Let belief surge again like rivers freed from ice. Declare it softly or boldly. I am ready. I am blessed. I receive this divine promise. Your words carry power, seeds falling into the fertile field of your now. Speak them not just as hope, but as covenant. If your heart is stirring, don't keep this truth to yourself. Share it with a friend, a stranger, a soul in need of reminder, a twin flame yet unaware they're being called to. Be a lighthouse, be the channel, be the echo of the divine voice someone else is aching to hear. This place, this realm we've carved in love and reverence, is just the beginning. We're building a sanctuary of awakened ones, the children of light, rooted in the deep soil of Elion's grace and timeless love. Here in the courts of Seraval, the divine still speaks, faith still burns, miracles still bloom. If you feel moved, support this sacred mission, not out of obligation, but out of resonance. Every light we ignite, every soul we reach, adds to the chorus of transformation. Whether a contribution of $7 17 or 77, it helps us keep the message flowing like holy oil across parched lands. But even more than gifts, give your heart, your attention, your agreement, because, beloved, this is we. The light ahead is not a mirage, it is the inheritance of the faithful. And you, chosen one, are about to see exactly why the wait was not a punishment, but a preparation for something rare, holy, and breathtaking. Stay aligned, stay expectant, stay in the river of promise, for what's coming next will be worth every prayer, every tear, every not yet. And the divine is just getting started with you. God bless you. Type yes if you believe in God. Type 1 and 11 if you believe in God.